Percy and the Funfair, based on the eponymous series 10 episode, written by Steam Powered Cyborg. Percy had arrived at Tidmouth Shed to find James not in his berth. "Sorry, but where is James?" he inquired. "James has been doing whole trains all week," replied Molly, "and with all his complaining, the atmosphere got so bad that he had to be moved to Crosby." Percy rolled his eyes and talked to her and the other big engines for the rest of the evening, who found him better company. The next day, Molly heard the Red Engine receiving some news that excited her. She was to start work extra early, so it was only then that she found out. "The Funfair is coming," she told Percy on her train to his junction. "Wow, that's exciting," he peeped merrily. "It is. Edward will pull the merry-go-round, Henry the roller coaster, Gordon the fairground folk, Toby the bumper cars, Thomas the fireworks and Chinese dragon, and the Ferris wheel is being taken by James. Anyway, we've got our own work to do, because I'm taking you to the coal implant to shunt trucks with me. Would you like to?" "It's honest work." "Of course," replied Percy. The two had fun all day. Percy shunted trucks around with Molly, who then took them to the various coal hoppers. Then Percy saw James whoosh by again with some game stalls. "What are you doing here, Percy? Come join the fun." "Oh wait, you can't!" And he puffed away laughing with the other engines with their loads. Percy was done with the second to last load of the morning, and he was preparing for the last. He was told to collect some private trucks at the back. They were standing lonely and calculating their surroundings. And Percy started feeling uneasy. Molly was so busy elsewhere she had no time to help poor Percy. James didn't help. It got to a point where Percy started to wish he was at the Funfair. "Oh, please cooperate, trucks," Percy pleaded. "We all need to do our share." "Oh, we all have to share," one truck mimicked. "You've given us tons of bumps," one other truck added. "It's only fair we shared some of ours with you." Percy almost felt his wheels come off the rails. To make matters worse, he looked on either side of him, and he was far from over. "What's the matter, Percy?" James hissed. "Right! You want work? I'll show you work!" He started with a furious whoosh. He was in such a rush that he immediately took James's train and travelled all the way to a far-off siding. Halfway there, however, he was so worn out that he could slow down, take a deep breath, and let the shunters do the rest. From then on, he could go about his work quickly and efficiently, organising all the trucks to the best of his ability. so quickly that he didn't even listen to the truck's teasing. James had to admit, he was impressed. Eventually, he saw not only Molly come back, but Dennis. Goodness, Percy, look at the state of you. No wonder the manager was desperate. Wait, he was trying to get some help for me? Percy was confused. Of course, answered the manager themselves, stepping out of Molly's cab. I had meant to get at least one other engine to help, but any engine that wasn't busy helping with a funfair was busy doing these engines' jobs as well as their own. And now it's Dennis's doing. He glanced towards Dennis. I would be complaining if I didn't have a job worse than this earlier, Dennis groaned. What was the job? Dutch ballast trucks. Oh, right. Well, until then, Molly chuckled, I think one of us needs his own fair share of coal. She was right. James was stuck in one spot. Well, it's the least I could do, Percy said, and he fetched James a full truck. What do you say, James? Thank you, Percy. You really are really useful. Soon, Molly was delivering coal all over the island. Dennis shunted her trucks and delivered them to the closest stations to the mine. Meanwhile, Percy was given a washdown and check-up on his joints and levers. As a reward for all his hard work, Percy got to go to the funfair. As James pulled the evening trains and the post train, Percy watched the festivities. The children even got the chance to talk to him and give him candy floss. He is quite sure that James will not take his services for granted for a good while. Let's hope so. In that episode of Thomas Rewritten, the story was written by Steam Powered Cyborg, and Davisi director and Delmar Mullins were the story consultants. The music was by Dark Harthshorne, Callie and Thomas Van 2006 themes, Ed Welch and Robert Harthshorne. The sound effects were created by G.W. Shenter and the German of Sodor. This has been a Steam Powered Cyborg production. Characters were owned by Wilbert and Christopher Audrey, Brittle Croft, David Mitten, Hit Entertainment and Mattel.